Hey you guys, so the first thing that we're going to do is start off with some tape, and you want to make sure that you take some of that and get the stickiness off on the back of your hand so when you put it in place that you don't have it pulling on your skin so much. And then of course we're going to go in, as always, with the Painterly paint pot to block out any discoloration and to prime our eyes to have our eyeshadow be placed. And then right after that, we're just going to take some Rimmel setting powder. It's translucent, and we're just going to set that paint pot in place just to help the colors blend better when we move forward. So the next thing that I'm doing is I'm going to be using the Color Tattoo by Maybelline. This is the black color, and this is a gel product. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking a dense brush and I'm going to be putting that all over the lid. I've actually never tried this technique before, and it looks super horrible and crazy when I'm doing this here. So, you know, we're all learning. This is a learning process. It's just makeup. It washes off at the end of the day. But basically what I'm doing is I'm setting this down so that later we can go in and put a really awesome glitter over the top of it. And that is, by putting this black color down, it's really going to help the glitter to pop. So that's why we're doing this. And you'll see in just a second here, I'm going to switch over and grab a little bit of a fluffier brush and just kind of buff out those rough edges. I really think I brought this up just a little bit too high. It kind of looks like I was punched in the face, and of course I got that huge black blob in the corner of my eye there as well. And then I'm just going to do the same process on the other eye. Then I'm going to be taking the LORAC Pro Palette, the first one, and I'm going to almost drop this here in just a second. And I'm going to be mixing the shades white and cream together and just blending those into the crease on both eyes just to, again, soften out the edges and just make the rest of the process a lot easier for us when we go in to add in the rest of the shadows. And also, when I'm doing this, I mean, through editing, I want you to know I am editing out like 5 minutes of blending. You have to blend if you want your eyeshadow to look good. So blend, blend, blend until your arm falls off. So now I am going to switch over and start using the color taupe, and we're also putting that in the crease just to start deepening it up a little bit. So now I'm switching back over and picking up that cream color, and that is just going to be used to soften out the edges one more time. Blend forever, blend, blend, blend. Picking up that white shade and a flat definer brush, I'm just going to be putting that right underneath the brow bone just to highlight. It was kind of a guideline for myself because I really kept feeling like I was bringing the shadow up way too high. This is a really frustrating tutorial to film because I have never done this before, so you'll probably start seeing the frustration on my face here in just a little bit. So now I'm going to be picking up the black shadow from the LORAC palette, and I'm just going to be taking this on a little pencil brush and really defining the outer lash line. And man, this was the point where I was getting so frustrated. I just felt like nothing was blending right. It just didn't look good. So again, this is my first time trying this. It was very frustrating. Don't let editing make you think that everything turns out perfect the first time, whether it's for me or whether it's for someone who is a professional makeup artist. This stuff can be really hard. So then I'm just switching back over to a fluffy brush. Again, just really trying to blend that out. If you are not sweating by the time that you are done trying this makeup look, then you did not do it right. Keep blending, girl. So now I'm going to be picking up the NYX Glitter Glue Primer. This stuff is amazing. All you really need with this is just a little tiny dot, and you're just going to tap that right over the area that you want to place down your glitter or your pigment, whatever you're going to be using. So I'm just tapping that over the area where we placed that black shadow originally, and wait for it. We are about to see the most glorious pigment in the entire world. This shadow or pigment, whatever, is from INGLOT. I don't know the exact number. I just got it as a sample when I was checking them out because I was drooling over this. So I'm just going to take a flat shader brush and just gently pat that onto my lid, right over the area where we placed that glitter glue, and just wait until you see this because it's gorgeous. And then I'm just repeating that same process on the other eye. So L'Oreal just came out with these new eyeliners that are supposed to be amazing and don't come off. So what I'm going to be doing is just taking this and just drawing a really thin line just right where the lashes are. I don't personally think I look good with wing liner. I think it makes me look really weird, but for this I just wanted to kind of intensify prim. I just wanted to intensify the look just a little bit more, and then I'm going to be blending that out with another brush in just a second. Now I'm going to be picking up Sable and Espresso, just mixing those together, and I'm going to be blending those into the outer V of the eye just to deepen it up one more time for some more drama. I was so scared to take the tape off here. I did not know what it was going to look like, but there you go. You can see you get that sharp edge just from laying that tape down. And the nice thing about doing your makeup first, or your eye makeup first, is that you can just take a makeup wipe and you can clean everything off, any fallout, especially since we were using those glitters and pigments. So I'm just cleaning everything up there and just kind of sharpening up that edge just a little bit more. I'm just going to be taking a clean, fluffy brush and just blending one more time. Again, I told you, we are the blending champions today. And then next, I'm going to be taking that deep purple color and I'm going to be pressing that in right along the lower lash line. Then I'm going to be taking that mauve color and I'm just going to be buffing that into the deep purple color just to smoke out the lower lash line. I'm going to be using that same L'Oreal liner that we used before in black. I'm just going to be tight lining on both eyes one more time just to help define the lashes a little bit more. And just like that, I have brows magically. And then I'm just mixing these two foundations, the IT Cosmetics CC Plus cream and then the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I love those two together. So I'm just putting that all over my face. And for my brows, I did use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer and the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. Then I'm using the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. This stuff is amazing. It's so lightweight, but it covers so well. So I'm just putting that in all the highlighting places, down the center of the face, under the eyes, down the nose, forehead, chin, and just blending that out with the Real Technique sponge. Now I'm going to be using the RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm just going to be using that to set my under eyes, set down the center of the face, pretty much anywhere that we put concealer, and this just helps to prevent creasing and make sure that we stay matte throughout the day. Oh my god, do you see all that powder? I'm taking the Balm's Bahama Mama, which is one of my most favorite bronzers to use for contouring, but I'm just putting it on this big fluffy fan brush, so it's a little bit more light and natural, but you know, because this makeup look is so natural. And just running some of that down the sides of my nose and underneath that double chin. Hey, surgery neck, what's up? This is the Pure Glow Together bronzing powder. I'm just doing that right above where we contoured, around the forehead, again underneath the chin area, and just a little bit down my neck. Okay, this is literally the 5th time I'm trying this voiceover here. I'm just taking this pressed powder and cleaning up that contour area because I felt like I brought it down just a little bit too low, and that just makes it look more sharp and defined. Now I'm taking that Sleek makeup palette. Oh my gosh, the most gorgeous highlighters in the world, and I'm just taking that golden color and highlighting the tops of the cheeks, down the center of the nose, the cupid's bow. Can you tell I love the Balm Cosmetics? This is Cabana Boy Blush. It's so beautiful, but it's so pigmented. You literally tap your brush in it like one time and you get so much product. You have to be really careful with this, but it's a gorgeous color. And I'm taking that NYX glitter liner. I believe this is in the shade Pewter. And I'm just going to be taking that like right underneath that inner corner of the eyes. I just felt like I wanted to do a little something extra on this completely natural, normal, wearable, everyday makeup look.